Today we're going to talk about what is stigma and why should we care about it. I'm Angela. I am passionate about breaking the stigma of mental health issues among fellow Christians. I'm here to help you live a more purposeful life in your relationship with God and with one another. Stigma is defined as a mark of disgrace associated with a particular circumstance, quality, or person. According to the CDC, stigmatization sets the bearer apart from the rest of society, bringing with it feelings of shame and isolation. Have you ever noticed the way that mental illness is portrayed in the media, in the church, or even in everyday conversation? I Googled movies and mental illness, and among the top 10 that showed up were Psycho, Fight Club, and Shutter Island. Well, I don't know where they're getting their information, but it's certainly not accurate. And it might seem like an innocent storytelling experience, but the impression that people are getting is that people with mental illness are just some sort of ticking time bomb that is waiting to go off. In the church, the misinformation has erred either on the side of over-spiritualization or just complete denial. However good the motives, there has been some serious mistreatment, misunderstanding, and harm as people have been told to go off their medication by people who think that they know how to diagnose or undiagnose people for some reason. And so as Christians, why should we care? You know, the results of stigma are often prejudice, avoidance, rejection, and discrimination. And so the reason that we should care is because this doesn't represent God's love and His grace and His truth. The fact is that we live in a broken world, and so pretending that this isn't so just doesn't make it any less real. It's inauthentic to live this way as Christ followers. Stigma causes needless suffering. Those with mental illness will isolate, they will deny their problems or refuse treatment because they're afraid that it will mean that, they will be ostracized socially. And it really causes relational problems because their loved ones in their community don't know how to help them and support them. And it can even trickle down to them not caring for their own basic needs. We need to care about breaking this stigma of mental illness because Jesus cares about it. He came to bring healing not only to our spirits and our souls, but also to our minds and our emotions and our bodies. And so as followers of Christ, we should have that same heart towards others to really be treating them with the dignity and the love and the respect that they deserve. Mark 2:17 says, "Healthy people don't need a doctor, sick people do. I have come to call not those who think they are righteous, but those who know they are sinners." So when have you encountered a stigma? And how are you fighting it? Comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Please subscribe to more videos. I'll be sharing some great tips and encouragement for whatever it is that you're facing, whether you are facing a mental illness or have a loved one who is. I'll see you next time. I'm Angela. I am passionate about breaking the stigma of mental health issues among fellow Christians. I'm here to help you live a more purposeful life in your relationship with God and with one another.